Good morning, Rough Cuts. It's Adam Stoncheck here with another movie review. Today I'm going to review the movie South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. Okay, I can't believe I haven't reviewed this yet, and I can't believe that nobody has reviewed this yet. Oh, when you asked me the other day, random person who asked me what my favorite movie is, I should have listed this one, you know? This movie is so great. It's by far the best musical ever made. Okay, so if you guys never watched South Park, and you just think it's a stupid, mindless cartoon, I can see how you might have skipped this movie. But I'm telling you, the show is a lot more intelligent than what you probably think. The movie, South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut, it stars the main characters of the show, if you probably, But even if you don't watch the show, you could watch this as a standalone. I mean, getting to know the characters is, not really too important. Plus, this is early. This is 1999. This is like, they've done so much more since this. But the title of the movie is kind of like what the movie's about. It's South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. It's kind of like their take on the whole censorship issue. And it's hilarious and it's intelligent. And the plotline of this is that Terrence and Phillip are their dirty cartoon characters in their movie that these kids watch. And they make a really vulgar movie and makes all the kids start cussing. And the parents want to censor it. So they go out and they do it through like this. It's just, everything gets out of hand. And it ends up starting a war with Canada because Terrence and Phillip are from Canada. It kind of touches on the subject about how, it's fine for us to be in wars and kill people as long as there's no dirty words involved. And it's all done with a beautiful musical where they have all these fantastic songs, which if the Rough Cuts wasn't already on 2 strikes for us putting music in, I'd play you some of the songs. But it's just, the music is great. And it's funny because Matt and Trey, of course the South Park guys, they of course now have gone off and made like their Book of Mormon. And they're like winning all these awards and they're like the kings of Broadway now. And it's like they did something amazing musical before that. Do you guys remember this? I mean, Team America had music in it too, and I thought the music was hilarious in that too. But the music is just so powerful and emotional, and it's just so great in this. And it just moves me to tears. And it's so funny. It's Halloween season, and I'm not a scary movie guy, so I'm sorry that I haven't, done any spooky films. But this one, they go to hell, and there's Satan. Those are technically, and Saddam Hussein, he's technically scary. He's a bad guy. A lot of scary things. You can pretend this is a scary movie. It's not. But it's such a good movie, and I would really recommend you to take it serious and watch it. I mean, yeah, you think of like Simpsons started like the whole cartoon swearing thing, and then it's like, cartoons can be naughty, and that's funny. And even Ren and Stimpy, and like, they've done it. It's been done. And it's been done again, Aqua Teen Hunger Force. But like, I feel like South Park, it got to a zone where it was actually doing something a little intelligent. And it still does it. I mean, they have their occasional stupid episode, and even their good episodes have stupid moments, because they have to do that. But they're able to like cram a good message up in there, just get the message in there. So it's a fun exploration on censorship and violence. Of course, the plot line of how everything gets out of hand with them is of course very far-fetched and crazy. But still, they touch on the subject of censorship and profanity and vulgarity. And you'll get it too. That's the thing, is like, if anybody who watches South Park, they get like, this is funny. And sometimes, I don't know. The show is good. I like the show. Sometimes maybe their message might be a little too preachy and they get up their own ass, and they say that themselves. But on this one, I think it's just a very well-rounded project. I saw an interview once of them talking about making this movie, and it's like, when they made this movie, they had to be like, oh shit, we gotta learn how to make movies now. We gotta learn how to actually do a good job if we're doing a whole movie. And they really did. And from the point of this, I like their old episodes, but it's like, they started thinking of like writing a true story and getting their story figured out and like really refining it and getting a really solid, good. You can tell the difference between the movie and an average episode of the show, because they really refine it and just make it, just everything is just so spot on. And it's great, and like I said, the music's great. So, even if you don't like South Park, check out the South Park movie, and then you'll like South Park, and then you'll start watching the show, and then you can be my friend. Because if you don't watch South Park, you're really not my friend. It's not true. I love you all. But still watch it. Watch it. And even if you've seen it already, watch it again. And that's all.